Hello and welcome to a Continental Circus on the Commodore 64, and let's get started. So you've got to finish the race at the qualifying rank or above. So I've got to get to 80th position, and right, graphics are kind of sparse, but this is actually one of the few race games on the 64 to have a sort of shifting perspective on the roads when you slide from left to right. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any road lines. That would have made it feel a little faster, I think. But otherwise, I think it's quite a good road routine. I quite like the hill effects. The track sort of undulates up and down quite well, actually. A nice hill here. So I think it's quite a decent road effect. Pull into the pits. And we're off. Yeah, so I think the road routine is quite good. And it feels fast enough. It's just the background graphics aren't particularly great, but I think the game has a single load, so it does explain why that there aren't too many background or variety in the background graphics. Same for the cars. I mean, they're all supposed to sort of Formula 1 type cars, so they pretty much look the same. And I think if you take damage like I have, your car starts to smoke, but well, it's in flames now. I'm just going to try and finish the race anyway. I think eventually it becomes terminal. Come on. I'm 82nd. I need to be at least 80th. Ah! So I didn't qualify. Yep, sort of. One more go. Yeah, I don't really need to see that. Some annoying delays. Yeah, presentations. Yeah, okay. Presentations are a little basic. But again, because it's a single load, I guess it's understandable. Yeah, so the other cars in your car, but you can see it's the same graphic, just different coloured. But it's okay. I mean, it's hardly a stunning looking car, but it does the job. And so the background road routine is pretty decent. Sound effects I think they're okay actually. It's not a bad engine sound. Probably one of the better ones I've heard on the 64. Trying to concentrate a bit more here. In terms of gameplay, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's fairly no frills, isn't it? It's not the most exhilarating game to play, race game to play. I think I'd rather play Super Cycle, to be honest. But it's not bad. Not bad at all. Certainly worth a play or two. Just trying to see how long you go with the car in flames. I think it does start to lose performance a little. Come on. Try not to crash into these cars. And the thing I do like, there are plenty of cars on screen. I think there's about 3 other race cars on screen sometimes, which is quite nice. So I managed to qualify here. and the graphics well look pretty much the same, just different effect on the horizon. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I've not actually played the coin-op. I mean, I've seen screenshots of it, and you know, this doesn't really look much like it, to be honest. But I would imagine the gameplay is fairly similar. But I mean, as a game on its own right, you know, as a Commodore 64 game on its own right, I think yeah, it's a fairly decent race game. Definitely, definitely one of the better ones I've played. I think because 64 doesn't really have that many great race games. This is well, I don't think it's quite as good as Super Cycle or Pit Stop 2. It's definitely you know, it's definitely a decent enough game. I just don't think it'll take you too long to get bored of it. It is fairly shallow and fairly similar to most of the games. I mean, I prefer, you know, Pit Stop 2 at least has a bit of challenge to it, and you know, and a bit of there's a bit more to do in the pit stop than just stopping. You've actually got to do things. You know, you physically got to put the tyres on things. Here, you're just stopping. I'm out of time, I think. But yeah, it's a fairly decent game. I think I'll give it 7 out of 10. And see you in the next video.